capture a photo, and now I'm here to interview you. My name is Daniel, and I am the photographer that's been capturing the photo event for the whole week, and it has been awesome. And I've had the opportunity to step in on all the movies, all the films, and to meet so many amazing writers and producers. And I want to applaud you guys, and I want you to represent all the others that are here, because it's just amazing. The talent, it's just amazing to see all that's taken place. It's not about me, it's about you. So let's go ahead and start off with introduce yourself and give us your name and what your role was in this.
My name's Milton, Kaka. I'm the creator of the film, director, producer, music. I'll pass on.
Aloha, my name is Kamerya Hanohano. I'm his daughter, and I was the director on the film.
Hi, my name is Mileen, Kaka. I'm also his daughter. I was one of the assistant missionaries on the film.
Hi, I'm Amella, Pena, and I was another sister missionary in the film.
Now go ahead and share with us a little bit about how long it took you to get involved to do this. What is the most precious memory you have of shooting this film? And then what was the biggest challenge?
I'll start with the biggest challenge.
Repeat the question also.
Okay. I said, what is the most precious memory of this experience? And then what was the biggest challenge in making this film?
Thank you.
I think I'll start with the biggest challenge. We actually started filming this back in 2018. So this version that you saw tonight is our third version. So that was our biggest challenge. We had almost finished it in 2018, but our lead actor had to leave very abruptly. And he said he'd be back in 3 months. We waited for 3 months, he didn't show up, and so I just told him we're going to scrub it and start from scratch. So we did that, and we started filming again towards the end of 2019. And just as we were getting started, COVID came, a few months later, and so that stopped that version. And we started this version back in 2021. That's when we were able to complete it. So that was our biggest challenge, I think. Biggest memory for me was just being able to rely on our community. We didn't have a budget at all to do this. And so, I live in Laie, Hawaii, and that community out there, you ask them for something, they'll jump in and help you. And the only thing we could offer them was food. And as soon as we said that, they of course came and supported. So that for me was one of the biggest memories, and one of the times I cherished in this particular project.
Oh, man, this is the first time. I think one of the best memories I had was to actually make the film with my dad. And the two children in the film those are actually my children. So I had my kids on set with me, and my husband was the AD, everything. He did everything on set for us. And when I couldn't be there, he stepped in for me to be my dad's other side of his brain. So that was actually probably the best memory that I had. Just challenges, I think, were very minimal, except that, we worked with a bunch of BRU students, so they had their own schedules or their own work schedules, and then we had social influencers who were also, they were acting currently with whatever Hollywood was filming in Hawaii, so their schedule was all over the place as well. But other than that, it was pretty good. We had a lot of cold sandwiches and Costco boxes of chips that we had multiple nights with the cast. So it was actually a pretty great time.
I would say one of my favorite memories, I say it's like the whole making of this movie. I feel like I just grew up with my dad filming, and because he's a musician at the Polynesian Culture Center, it's cool to see him do something that he really loves, and this is his hobby, is just making videos. I'd say that's my favorite memory, just seeing how much my dad really enjoyed filming this. Struggles, I don't know, same as my sister. I guess just like the overall making of this film, just it was hard, but I'm so glad to see how far it's come, and I'm grateful.
I feel like the whole thing was my favorite memory. I don't know if I could pick one. I remember when we did the read-through at Milton's house the first night, and everyone was there, and I could tell just from that night this was going to be a really meaningful project. And from there it was so fun to become close and like really close friends with everybody. That was my favorite part. And then I think being the only Palangi was an interesting experience. The only white person from the mainland, I guess you could say. But that in and of itself was also a blessing, because I got to be surrounded by such amazing culture and love, and I got to learn and grow so much from amazing people.
And she got to speak Samoan as well.
Let's go ahead and open it right up to the audience, and then we have our professional host here. But let's go ahead and, any questions? Any questions? Come on. Go ahead.
So, how did you find this story? Are you related to them, or?
How did you find the story? Are you related to them?
Actually, it's my wife's family story. That's her sister that TALA is. Yeah, so I heard the story throughout my marriage, and as time went on, I always thought, man, this would be awesome, to make a story out of it, because it was such a good story. And I know we all have stories similar to that, losing a loved one, and so that's what it was based on, was my wife's family story.
Another question?
Did they both pass away in '99, or did they just go back to
That's a good question. Yeah, she had asked, did they both pass away in 1999? Yes, my father-in-law passed away first. We were living in New Zealand at the time. And then as soon as he passed away, we moved back to Hawaii. And then 3 months later, my mother-in-law passed away. So they both, a couple months apart.
I got to see this movie a few days ago with my husband and and I hate to say it, but I got to that ugly cry. That's not good. But then when you look over at your spouse and then he has the ugly cry too, we felt all kinds of emotions in this film, and I really appreciated it. So thank you. Sorry, I'm Lori. I'm a little late. I'm in that snowstorm in Salt Lake coming down here. Please drive safely, everyone. Any other questions? In the back here.
I just want to say, with the code up here where we're supposed to respond, it says that we can no longer respond.
I will check on that. Sorry. Let me find out. I'll check with Marshall. I'm not in charge of that. Any other questions for our filmmakers here? Anything else you'd like to express about the film? Any other thoughts?
Really quick. Before the film even, when we put it together, I'm not boasting or anything, but one thing I was proud about was the music. I actually wrote the music before the film, because in my mind I already knew what I wanted to show with the film. And so as you see, the words and the lyrics kind of talks about the baby and all that. And so we were able to find a lot of great artists. One of them is a niece from New Zealand. She sings the theme song. If you know Josh Tatufi, he sings another one of the songs on there. It's a borrowed tune that he sings. I didn't realize until later, but that's another story. And yeah, we were just blessed, and we actually got Moana Wolfgang Fanga to sing another one of the original songs. So we were kind of blessed, and they all do it for free. Yeah, so yeah.
Question?
First, I want to say the music was amazing.
Yeah, I love the music.
Where can we find it? Where can I
Oh.
Yeah, one of them is out right now. they're on Spotify. One of them is on Spotify and all the other streaming formats out there. And that one is Moia Oi Pepe. That's the theme song for the movie. You can find that anywhere. I'm trying to put the album out, so I'm trying to get that all finished. Yes, a lot of people have been asking for that, but it's coming. Oh yeah, we did 2 music videos already. There's a 3rd one coming out. 2 of them are on Facebook. One's on YouTube. Yeah, just trying to get everything out as quick as we can.
Are you gonna show it in Samoa?
I've been asked that before. I've showed it in New Zealand. We were lucky to go down there. We were just there in January they asked us to come down and show it at FSY. So we went down there for that, and it was really, really good for the kids. The only places I show it is where I travel to. So people have asked me, how come you show it over here? Like, how come you can't come over here? I said, because I don't have enough money to go over there. Yeah, so that's been asked, and so we'll get it out somehow for everybody to watch.
Do you have any other future projects? Are you planning on creating more stories from the Pacific?
Yes, we actually already finished our 2nd one. I'm editing that one already. It's a different story. It's at PCC, I sing in the night show and stuff. So I actually took one of the sections and turned it into a story. So we filmed that last year, and because this film has taken up a lot of my time, I haven't really had time to edit everything, and so I just started editing the 2nd one. We're going to start filming our 3rd one in May, June, and that one's another personal story. It's my story this time, and it's going to have some original music on that one as well. And Cam.
We're really trying to stay in the market of showing more of our Polynesian people, because we really believe that we need more of us in front of the screen and behind the screen. And we were so fortunate to be able to work with a lot of Polynesian students from around the world. And currently, the stories that we're writing are mostly just stories from within our family, but we're working on branching out, listening to stories and gathering stories from Polynesian people all over the world. And we're actually in the works of working with a lot of great people. But that's our goal, is we really want to tell Polynesian stories with Polynesian people, because I feel like we need more of us. And I really appreciate what we're seeing today in mainstream media. We see a lot of Indigenous people, and it makes me so happy because there's hope for us. But that's what we're working on right now.
Wasn't there one more question? Yeah.
So is there anywhere we can, is it streaming anywhere? Like, I want to show it to my
Or how
family.
can they
Yeah, we have a Facebook page, TALA, the movie, and it's also on Instagram. Haven't really gotten onto streaming yet. I've tried to put it on Amazon Prime Direct. I get so far and then it stops me. Got a few errors in, I can't figure out what errors they are because everything's ticked. Okay, where's the errors? I can't see anything. Anyway, yeah, I'm trying to get it out. If worse comes to worse, I'm just gonna have to put it on YouTube, I guess. Yeah.
Did we have one more? I thought I saw another hand in the back. All right, let's just go ahead and give another, oh, right here.
So the QR code is now
It's working.
It's now.
Try it again in the back. Well, let's give another round of applause. Thank you so much for being here. It's a beautiful experience for me watching the film. Thank you for sharing. Let's see. Let's see if Marshall. Oh, question?
Is there any future way of getting onto Netflix or something, or to be able to sustain monetary wise, so you can make even bigger and greater projects there in the future?
There is, but I think you need the equipment to get onto Netflix. Yeah, they require a lot of, especially with their cameras and stuff. We just have one camera. But, yeah. That's a good question, Brother Eliasa. We those are, yeah.
That's a good question. I hope so. But from the actors as well, did you want to maybe give out? Do you have a place where people can reach you, or did you want to say anything before we wrap up? I'm just going to go ahead and pass the mic. We have a social media page.
I'm not really big on social media, but I have an Instagram, Facebook. I just plugged myself.
Yeah.
Okay. My name is Mileen. Kaka, Milen. Yeah, it's just Instagram and Facebook.
Same as Milene, I'm not very big on social media, but I do have an Instagram. It's Peace Amella. Feel free to follow me on there.
Oh. I just feel I am on social media because I work through social media. I'm a copywriter, so I have to be on social media. But you don't have to follow me. It's just at Kamerya, my first name. That's it.
We have a YouTube page. It's called Sinjin Soul Productions, just like the movie. So we kind of just made that in the last month or so. But we've started putting all our behind the scenes on there, our interviews. We have interviews on there as well. And what we're going to try and do on that page, we want to try and stick a lot of our other older projects on there. We did create another movie back in 2010. It's called The Laele. But yeah, we're just trying to put all, some of our content out there, and so I have a Facebook page, it's Milton, Kaka. I have an Instagram as well. I took it off a few times and I put it back on. Yeah.
All right, thank you. Let's give it up for TALA. Filmmakers, thank you.